We're stepping outside into the light. Come on, Rufus, let's go for a walk. There's my Rufus. Hi, Rufus. You're baby boy. He's my little rat terrier. I found him begging outside a convenience store in West Texas when he was 6 months old. And I wasn't allowed to have pets. But I couldn't, just leave him there. So, I'm going to try and turn this around. For some reason, it won't let me swivel on video. So I took him in, I was going to feed him, and let him go again. And I obviously couldn't do that. So I kept him secret. He was my secret puppy. And then when they found out, I was doing well there, and they liked me, so they let me keep him. Obviously, he's not fixed. He likes to pee on stuff. There you go, buddy. He's like, go on, man. Don't patronize me. Anyways, so now he's my buddy. He's been through with me thick and thin. I needed him. He's been there with me when humans weren't and aren't. This is the trailer park that I live in here. It's nice. I have to leave soon because of losing my job. And yeah, I'm not too worried about it though. Back in the day I would have been frightened. I would have been flipping out. I would have been overthinking. I would have been grasping at straws, mentally damaging myself, and no more of that shit. I'm telling you, freedom is worth every bit of struggle. We got a little dog park here. I can see somebody else is over there already. If it's the lady I'm thinking of, her dogs don't like my dog. Well, they just don't like any other lady's dogs. So we were not going to the dog park if they are the same ones that I'm thinking. No, they're not really. But they're a little big. Yeah. I'm kind of overprotective of my baby. If they're real big and they bark too much, I'm not going to take them in there. What? Would you chill out? Look at him. He's on crack. Okay, I'm going to walk by so he can see. He frantically wants to pee on stuff because there's other dogs. I hate it when people tell me to fix him. Hey! Can you chill, please? Hey. Shh. Rufus, I'm going to stop. Hey! We're going to not go to the park if you keep that. Oh, she's leaving. She's leaving. Yo. Get over here. Stop that. Quit being a jerk. Come on. He's being a butthead. He's been stuck in the house all day. He never does this. Never. Hey! Oh, how about a 2-foot leash? You like that? Yeah, he needs to run off some energy. Okay. Rufus, you're making a bad impression of yourself. Alright, get in here. Come on. Stop being a dick. Stop it. Kids. So here's our dog park. Here's where I like to meditate. Right here on the ground, leaning up against this pole where the sunset can play behind my eyelids. Also, when you're meditating, here's some more esoteric knowledge. This is actually a scientifically connected thing. If it makes you feel better, it's better just to accept the knowledge, though, and realize that I'm not going to try and mislead you. I'm going through way too much processing to ever want to like mislead you with this crap, right? Texas sunsets can't be in. But see, barefoot. All 10 toes touching the earth. Soles of your feet, heels. It's called grounding. And they say it can help cure disease. That it can help with circulation. Say that if you've got energy blockages, the negative ions go through because you're grounding to the earth, like with electricity. Because we are electricity. And people who deny that we're electricity are just denying the truth, the science, the everything. I mean, this isn't disputed. Come on, folks. So there's my spot. That's my meditation spot. And there's my view. I know it's sunny. But grounding is good. Grounding, good. If you spend about an hour doing that every day, it helps. It can help anybody. It doesn't matter if you're spiritual or not. This has been proven. You can find it on Google. What should I talk about? I'm kind of exhausted in my head right now. I don't want to. I don't think I feel like channeling. No. I channeled earlier today. That's what I lost my place. So I saw when I was reviewing my videos the expressions on my face, and I recognized them from other videos I've watched that where people were channeling. I was doing the same thing. I was like, oh, whoa, dude. I was like, oh, okay. Well, if that's the way it's working, then okay, lean into it. You know, I'm not going to reject my gift. Why should I? It's been hard enough getting it. But I'm no good at it. And I'm not very good at consciously bringing it on. It just takes hold of me. Mostly, I'll tell you when it takes hold of me. When I'm just describing energetic motion, and I start getting into the mental space where I'm visualizing the chakra and spinning it, then I'm there. I'm in it. You're in the energy. And you can do it separately to get the focus for each one, depending on what work you're trying to do. And then once you get better at it, you can visualize them independently, but all at the same time. And the funny thing that I discovered, I didn't discover this, that it was told to me. Actually, it was more of just, okay, no, this was channeled knowledge because a lot of it's just logic. They have to spin the right direction. Part of the problem is either there's no flow or the flow is blocked. Those are the two problems. So the first step in unblocking them is starting with your lowest chakras, your root chakra, your red chakra. Learning how to feel that energy, be into that, and draw the energy from the earth up into it through your sacrum. The sacrum, the way I was told to visualize that is that place right behind your genitals. And I was told to visualize that as a spinning gem, like a diamond or a pearl. But you're supposed to see it as like a spinning focal point where you're bringing in energy from the earth. That's where it comes in. It starts and it goes up to your red chakra. Your red chakra is your desire. It's where sexual energy comes from. It's right there above your genitals, in that area where it'd be like the bladder type, right there. You can't see, but I'm feeling mine. That spins in the right direction. It goes clockwise. And that makes sense because when you're fucked up sexually, when you're deviant, you're not right? You're wrong. So You need your sexuality and your passion and your desire to be going in the right direction. That makes sense? So it spins clockwise. The second one is the one I had problem with. It's the orange chakra. What are these? Mosquitoes? They're all getting in my face. Don't take this. Just I'll just put my words into it. It felt like a bridge. That's how I enter it. That's what I'm told, is that it's a bridge between the low and the high. And it's strange that the red chakra is kind of like, well, no, it's not. No, it's not strange. The more you think about these things, the more they make sense. But it's a bridge. It connects the lower with the higher. So being a bridge, it should function. These are gnats. As a bridge. And mine wasn't. Mine was blocked. So I was having difficulty connecting with my divine masculine. And that was manifesting as insecurity, which I was sick of. God, was I sick of that. As you can guess, I'm probably less insecure because I was never doing this before. But I fixed it. And I found that it goes left. The reason why it goes left is because spinning right is where you are here in the physical world. Your passion, your desire, and all that stuff, it manifests mostly here in the physical world. Mostly. The bridge, in which I found, was also a source of my divine masculine. Mine was blocked. And the funny thing is about the divine masculine I intuited was that its job is to be the super protector, the super strength. It's where the male draws its superman energy. It's, to be superhuman, you have to go to the spiritual world to get that extra boost. And so it goes left to draw from the spiritual world because it's a superhuman power. But it's also a bridge, and it's necessary. It's a wonderful bridge that's open now, and it's spinning left like it should, and I'm getting all that stuff right. It's really, really helped how I feel my self-image. So that comes up into your yellow chakra, which is what I call this. Maybe I don't call it this. Sacred Heart is what came, and it's probably, I hate to say it's my favorite because they're all good, but that's the one that makes you really high. That's the one that gives you that feeling that makes you weep in joy, that like the rest of the world dissolves. I mean, it's that pure God love, it's that Jesus love, it's that, I mean, and it's so easy for me to get into it because I think that out of all my chakras, it's probably been one of the most active my entire life. It's right there in your chest, in your solar plexus. It's air. And it's here. It's manifest. You manifest here. It brings what you brought in, manifest here. But so you can bring that divine love and express it. That's why it turns right, because it's here. It's here. It's how you anchor love into the world. It's why you always get that swelling in your chest when you feel something strongly. I feel like I'm channeling now a little. Yeah, I know I am, because knowledge I don't want to get wrong. So it's like I said, that's one of my favorite. One of these days, I'm going to do a meditation, and I'm going to activate all my chakras in order, and I'm going to set the camera to you so you can watch my face, and so you can watch what I do, and see how it affects me. See the different states. Make sure you watch my face, because it gives away a lot of knowledge. Not the word knowledge, it's what you just get, that background stuff. I'm not going to try harder to explain it. Some stuff you just kind of have to do yourself. Just watch my face. as I'm in each chakra, I'll explain it best I can, or something will explain it better than I can. And you'll see the ones that I have more difficulty with, and you'll see the ones that come to me easily, like the heart, my sacred heart. I can bring that all up almost at will. I mean, I can make myself cry like that. I mean, it's like don't get me wrong, I was never a crackhead. I tried it, I don't like it, never did like it. But if you're going to compare this information to anything, obviously I keep coming back around. It's a rush, and it's such a rush that it's almost like you're not even there. And it's so much better than any drug you could possibly get. It's like being in heaven almost. And yeah, I have fun with that one. I have a lot of fun with it. Because it comes so easy to me. I can just grab it, you know. And then the green chakra, I explained earlier. It was windy though, and it was on a freeway, and I was getting baked by the sun, and I was a little out of my head. That's the voice of prophecy. It's the esoteric library, I think. It's also got a healing quality, because I had a blockage there. And the green's hard enough to understand already anyways. It requires a lot of rumination, let me say. Once you can be in that energy and experience it and not understand it. And you won't unless you put a lot of effort into it. But that's what's required. You know, that's the mechanism for that. But I think it has a lot to do with it when, like, what I'm doing now is sharing knowledge. Green chakra, it has a lot to do with what's coming from here. It also has trauma healing. Like, if we're talking sacred heart healing, we're talking about spiritual healing. That's trauma healing as well. But the green is like understanding the pain. It has a lot to do with integration, allowing you to transmute to gold. That's that kind of healing, which is all knowledge based. You know, it comes with realization. That's the healing, because then that light clicks in your head, and you're like, I understand this now. I've suffered all this time, and I didn't need to. That's the green healing. That's the green healing. And since the mind heals the body, it's very high level, high vibrationary, very mysterious. I always say that. I always keep saying it. Green loves being that place that it calls you to learn more. And that's enough about green. And I said that a past life remembrance happened, and had a Celtic torque on. I feel like that is a tool that may possibly aid in enhancing connection to the green chakra as I enter it. Then next is the blue. The blue is interesting. They're all interesting, but blue, it's like, makes the other ones seem kind of wild, because it's very soothing. It's very cerebral. The blue place is the quiet place, and it spins right, because you should have right thinking. You should be in the right frame of mind. Also, it has to do with solving problems that are here in 3D reality. You know, you want that blue chakra to help you make good, sound decisions based in logic and sublime intuition, rather than fear, paranoia, all those red chakra sensations that don't belong in the head. Get your blue straight. Your blue helps, because see, you're spinning left with red, orange, and green. They're all going to the spirit world. And the ones that are taking what you brought from the spirit world into yourself and putting them into your expression are my dogs, hocking loogies. That's my block. See, I'm still trying to align, and while I'm having great success, I'm not automatic. It should be a background. I'm getting sick of these flies going in my eyeball. So, left, red, orange, green, right, yellow, blue. Give me a second. Orange, yellow, blue. Orange, yellow, blue spins right. My dog's barking at a bunny rabbit. We got a lot of bunny rabbits. So, orange, yellow, blue. Orange, yellow, blue. They're the ones that, and those are the base chromatic colors too. Is that a coincidence? Most likely not. Anyways, your desire should be in the right place. It should spin right. Your sacred heart, your heart should be in the right place. It should spin right. Your head should be in the right spot. You should have right thinking. That spins right. The last one is the crown. That's your North Pole. Like your sacrum is your South Pole. Because you know that where they show the electromagnetic field? Because we all generate a field. So you bring in energy through your South Pole and it leaves your North Pole, bubbles out and expands and comes back, creating what they call the flower of life, the Merkaba, the toroidal field, whatever you want to call it. And that can bring you to an amazing place when you get that finely tuned, and that's what I'm doing. I'm finely tuning my toroidal field because I had to correctly intuit the functions of the chakras, even though this is old knowledge. It's knowledge that I haven't paid attention to or had any value for a long time. I don't know how long-winded I am. Leave your comments and tell me if I'm being long-winded or if you like what I'm saying. Feel free to troll me if you want to. I know I can't avoid it. However, I do kind of look forward to it now. I'm not going to attack you back if you do, because that would be really devastating, and I don't do that anymore. That's the dark side of the Force. But you better be glad that I don't do that anymore. So, what I'll do is I'll gently tell you why I think what you're doing is the reason you're doing it, and then I'll say, I hope you can learn from it and grow. You can't get the bunny rabbit. There's a little bunny rabbit right there on the hill. And Rufus wants it. Rufus, come. Come here, dude. Rufus, is daddy acting weird lately? Huh? Tell the folks. Am I acting weird? Yeah? But you're used to it. Yeah, I know. Otherwise you wouldn't be a shaman dog. The stuff I'm doing, the energy work I'm doing right now, falls under shamanistic practice because it's direct energy work. There's a lot of elemental aspects, and there's a lot of introspection and getting to know oneself. All of that's shamanic. But shamanic is just kind of like a start. I hate putting labels on stuff. And I'm about to go in the house because I'm tired of all these gnats. I'm going to walk over there and show you the bunny because I can see him. He's right up there on the flat stuff. There's him, little bunny running away. There he goes. Boop, 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 boop. Texas is full of rabbits. They're everywhere. I haven't seen a single rat, but I've seen millions of rabbits. Anyways, enough about the damn rabbits anyway. Zoom out. I got a pretty nice camera and a pretty nice phone. I just don't think they're ever gonna compare it to like a GoPro or something. And I'm not really so worried about the quality of video. I'm just more worried about the quality of content. And like I said, I don't care if I've got a large audience or not. I only want the people who need me to have access to me. that's good enough for me. Let me just wrap it up with that last chakra one, and I'm rehashing that stuff because you couldn't hear me walking on the freeway. And I'm not on a spirit walk anymore, so I'm not so distracted. Yeah, I found a lot of synchronicity today, a lot of deja vu, and it blows my mind every time it happens, because this is the kind of shit that I used to think, pull the other one, you know? And when you live in miracles every day, you know, everything's just brighter. I'm all right with being here on this chunk of rock, you know? It's okay. And I'm not scared of my uncertain future or my potential, you know, how long. I mean, I might be homeless when I get to Abilene just for a little while. I got a trailer, but I need to have the rent to come up with to put it on. So I've already got some money from some temporary work that I did coming in, but that's only going to make up some of it. I'm confident, though. I already know I've got highly marketable skills. I think I probably run into some people stuck in their low frequencies that are happen to be hiring managers, you know. I don't hold it against them, and I do try and bring them up by being a good example and radiating to them. I will end up where I'm supposed to be. I can tell you that. And just knowing that takes the fear away and makes me more capable of bringing what I need into my life. So I hope that also helps a lot of people and takes the fear away and convinces you to start following your true purpose, because now is the time to do it. You get a boost. We're getting a real good boost here. I think God wants as many people back as possible, and He's sending people out to, you know, when we work in the gutter, we find the ones that need help the most, and that's why we suffer the most, because we're not going to be any good in that job if we're not real honed, real tempered by the flame. So that's that. Last one was purple chakra. Purple chakra, it's your divine connection. I mean, shit, you work all your miracles through that one. Keep that spinning. Once you get all the ones, once you know which the correct direction for all of them to spin is, then you only need to, and once you tune them and they're spinning in that direction, then you only need to spin one at a time, because the rest of them will be tuned to that one, and they'll all spin their correct directions while you're only paying attention to one. That's a key. It's a secret, and it takes a lot of difficulty out of it. You tune it first, get it right, then you can actually utilize it at will by spinning one, whichever one you want the focus to be. So that's enough for today. Love y'all. Nice to meet you. And I hope come along on this journey with me. See miracles. Bye.